Ever pondered on the rich, sweet and slightly spicy taste of a Middle Eastern dessert? Well, today is the day to unlock a culinary secret from the heart of the desert. A recipe that blends the sweetness of dates, the crunchiness of biscuits and the warmth of spices. Welcome to an aromatic journey that is the date and nut roll. This recipe calls for ground dates, 400 grams of tea biscuits, 250 grams of animal butter, 3 tablespoons of ground cardamom, a tablespoon of ground cinnamon, a teaspoon of pistachios, 300 grams of cashews, and a generous drizzle of syrup. Begin by grounding the dates into a smooth paste. Make sure to remove any pits before you start. The smoother the paste, the better the final result. Next, crush the tea biscuits. These can be any variety, but plain ones work best as they don't compete with the other flavors. Once crushed, combine them with the date paste. Now comes the butter. Melt 250 grams of animal butter. Pour this over the biscuit and date mixture. The butter binds it all together and adds a rich, savory note. Spice time. Add 3 tablespoons of ground cardamom and a tablespoon of ground cinnamon to the mixture. These spices infuse the roll with warmth and depth. Mix everything well until it forms a dough-like consistency. Now for a bit of crunch. Take 300 grams of cashews and a teaspoon of pistachios. Crush them, but not too much. You want to maintain some of their texture. Mix these into the dough. Finally, it's time for the syrup. The syrup, or shirt, as it's known, is a key component. It adds a touch of sweetness and helps bind everything together. Pour about half a cup into the dough and reserve the rest for later. Once everything is mixed well, shape the dough into a roll. Pour the rest of the syrup over the roll, making sure it's well coated. This adds an extra layer of sweetness and gives the roll a glossy finish. And there you have it, a date and nut roll. A dessert that is rich, sweet and full of Middle Eastern charm. To summarize, begin by grounding the dates and crushing the biscuits. Add melted butter, cardamom and cinnamon. Then incorporate crushed cashews and pistachios. Mix in the syrup, form into a roll and drizzle with the remaining syrup. This recipe is as much a journey as it is a dessert. With each step, you uncover another layer of flavor, another piece of the Middle Eastern culinary puzzle. And the final product? A sweet, spicy, crunchy delight that is sure to impress.